Good morning. This is Deacon Tim coming to you on Wednesday, the 34th week in Ordinary Time, the last week in Ordinary Time. And today is the day before Thanksgiving. I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, even if you're having it just by yourself. I think that's a very smart thing to do, and hopefully we'll have a more joyous Thanksgiving with families next year. Our message today is hope and salvation in the midst of a bleak situation. Luke writes to us in the 21st chapter about some really challenging times, and the venue here is just perfect for the message, if you will. I have the tree that fell down in the tornado that we had here 3 or 4 weeks ago in the background, and I had minor surgery on Monday to take a little bit of squamish cells off my face, but it looks a lot worse than it actually is, let me tell you. So I'll try to keep off to the side, but let's go ahead with this quick message this morning and just find in it the hope, the reason that we believe. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to the crowd, "They will seize and persecute you. They will hand you over to the synagogues and to prisons, and they will have you led before kings and governors because of my name. It will lead to your giving testimony. Remember that you're not to prepare your defense beforehand, for I myself shall give you a wisdom in speaking, that all your adversaries will be powerless to resist or refute. You will even be handed over by parents, brothers, relatives, and friends, and they will put some of you to death. You will be hated by all because of my name, but not a hair on your head will be destroyed. By your perseverance, you will secure your lives." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. A wisdom of deep faith. This 21st chapter of Luke is ominous. Listen to the words that I picked out of the entire chapter here. Poverty, no stone left upon another, the time is near, wars, insurrections, earthquakes, famines, plagues, dreadful portents, great signs from heaven, betrayed, hated, armies flee, great distress, fall by the edge of the sword, captives confused by roaring of the seas, faint from fear. Oh my. And today, we're currently in quite a situation ourselves. The pandemic and its effects, unemployment, illness and quarantine, anxiety and depression, Zoom school and uncertainty about just about everything. What's the infection rate and how full are our hospitals? Doubts about who has COVID. When can I get tested? What are the test results? Am I giving my child the right amount of support? Or my children and grandchildren? Enough tension and help? Who's in what quarantine? Who's quarantined? What are the bubbles? What are the stay-at-home rules? Do we have enough food for this week? Will I still be employed? Can I get some more hours at work? I understand I'm living in this with all of you. And Jesus too knows the predicament we're in. So many unknowns, so many variables, so much tension and sadness. Maybe Luke talks about an even worse situation, even a worse prediction. The people in Luke's time lived in tumultuous times after the death of Jesus. The Roman occupation was not a good thing, and the occupation created tension and persecutions. And the politics of the Jewish community towards the Romans and the Jewish people towards these new Christians was palpable. Luke repeated the words from the prophets that Jerusalem would be overthrown and the temple, the center of the entire Jewish faith and tradition, would be destroyed. Historians wrote that as many as 1 million people would be killed in the siege to capture Jerusalem in 70 AD. The irony is that then, as today, we are called to be witnesses to Jesus Christ. And as we call out and announce the gospel values Jesus taught us, it might make us more vulnerable. We might endure even worse treatment, not better. We are called to share the gospel message to love one another now as then. We are called to help others, to do what we can to find and to end injustice, inequality, hunger, and homelessness. So many unknowns then and now, so many variables, so much tension and sadness. Where is anything consistent, supportive, hopeful? Only one place, only one person. Jesus tells us, "For I myself shall give you a wisdom." What wisdom? What will Jesus give us? In this gospel, the new Christians were told that amid the impending doom of being revealed as a Christian by maybe their parents or friends or neighbors, Jesus will give them and us a wisdom, the faith to know him deep inside our souls, to understand his love and our faith for him in a new, deeper way. Today, in spite of the challenges of COVID, infection rates per 100,000, quarantines and curfews, Jesus is ready to help, support, and console each one of us to overcome any onslaught through our faith in him. Jesus is telling us what to say, not to worry. There will be hatred, rudeness, cruel behavior. Life on earth will be tough, challenging, hard to endure. But in this faith, not a hair on your head will be destroyed. Jesus is our partner through all of this. And I guess that's the great news in a bleak chapter of Luke. So with that in mind, God bless you, and I hope you have a good day today and a good Thanksgiving tomorrow with the friends in your bubble and all the others you can talk to on the phone or on Zoom or some other way. God bless, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.